This week, the New York State Assembly passed a series of election reform bills. We in the Assembly want to help curb the influence of special interests and make our elections more transparent, while allowing more New Yorkers to exercise their right to vote. Our current campaign finance laws cap the maximum amount an individual can give to a candidate. However, that single individual can get around these laws by making multiple contributions, not as an individual, but through separate companies. This is called the LLC, or Limited Liability Company loophole. The Assembly passed a bill that would require these LLCs to follow the same contribution limits as any other type of corporation, closing this loophole and preventing special interests from unfairly influencing our elections. This is an important step towards increasing the transparency of our elections. In addition to making election contributions more transparent, we must also make our elections more accessible. Voters deserve to have their voices heard through their vote. But life happens, and people may have important family and work responsibilities that prevent them from getting to the polls on an election day. That's why the Assembly passed a bill that would enact early voting, allowing people to vote up to 7 days in advance of an election day. This increases voter participation and puts our state in line with 37 other states which currently allow early voting. To increase the number of people who can participate in our elections, the Assembly also reformed the absentee ballot process, allowing people to apply for a no-fault absentee ballot, meaning you can receive a ballot in the mail for any reason and cast your vote on the absentee ballot. And finally, the Assembly passed a measure that establishes an online voter registration process in our state. In 2018, it's about time we have online voter registration. Let's bring our democracy into the 21st century. These reforms are long overdue, and while the Assembly has passed these bills, we must continue fighting to ensure they pass the Senate, are signed by the governor, and are enacted in law. I'll keep fighting to make sure your voice is heard and that nobody is ever shut out of our democracy.